Well, sometimes you do need a reminder that there are still good people in this world.
You do, and we're going to tell you about one such person in the buzz today. So the Morgans were devoted customers 25 years ago when they lived in Battle Creek, Michigan. They ordered a pie from Steve's Pizza every payday. However, their plans, like so many do, changed, and after Rich Morgan had a battle with cancer, he wound up in hospice care. So one of the 18-year-old employees made a special delivery, drove 225 miles, got there at 2 a.m. to deliver pizza to him in hospice care.
That is so sweet. Now, I do have to say, I don't know how fresh they were after the 220-mile drive.
It's a long drive, but yes, you know, I guess he probably was able to keep them warm, maybe reheat them once he got there, you know. And I guess at the end of the day, it's the thought that counts.
I was just going to say, definitely one of those situations where it's the thought that counts, and he made that extra effort to make that guy's day.
So. And I bet it did make his day. So very sweet.
Super sweet. Well, have you ever found yourself in a bind and needed a helping hand or maybe a chainsaw? A Billings, Montana resident called wildlife officials after a strange find in his yard. It was a young buck stuck with its antlers in between two trees. The buck struggled for what could have been hours and finally rested on the ground. Wildlife officials came to the rescue, taking a saw to the buck's right antler and sawing it off so the animal could be freed. The deer then hopped over a couple of fences and was able to trot away. So happy ending there. Yeah. I'm just glad that deer's antlers actually grow back. So that was something I had to look up, is that they shed them and they grow back. Because I was thinking, you know, how traumatic for that deer to have to walk around the rest of his life with one antler. What would he tell his friends? I mean,
or is it painful? I don't know.
Right, yeah, and that I don't know. But they shed them each year, they grow back, so I'm thinking it couldn't have been super painful.
Okay. I didn't know that either, so I learned something today.
Yeah,
but that was some serious precision, though.
Yeah, that has to be nerve-wracking. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Glad he did it, not me.
Yes, definitely.
All right, well, how about this? The Belgian waffle falafel has become the latest food craze to hit Israel. People are lining up outside the door of a restaurant to get their hands on the snack. The restaurant has swapped out the deep-fried chickpea balls and pita bread that are normally associated with the Middle Eastern staple and replaced them with a Belgian waffle made of falafel batter. Now, the brains behind this newest mashup say that they have created a healthier alternative to the vegetarian dish. They say their version uses less oil and contains fewer carbs, but it has the same flavor of the original. Half a waffle, which is stuffed with all the sandwich's usual fillings, such as tahini and vegetables, it'll cost you about $8. So that sounds good.
What do you think? Would you try it, Angie?
Yeah, well, I've had just the original falafel. I really like that, and I really like a Belgian waffle.
Yes.
So,
I just don't know if people might be thrown off the green coloring and that kind of off color, a little bit unappetizing, I have to say, but it sounds pretty good.
I'll try about anything.
All right. Well, there you go. And if you want to try it, I guess you have to make the trip over to Israel, though. So
ways to go. Could be
help
good.
us out much.
That does it for today's Buzz.